Hey everyone, it's Val here, and we are looking at week 12. How's everybody doing? I I really wanted to just get in here, get her done, and I had some scraps laying around and thought, hey, this was part of why I started this project, right? Use up the little bits I got. So started with a pile, and this for me is the reason why I have so many scraps. Let me know if you feel the same way, or if it's not an issue for you, or how you've made it not be an issue for you. I just have so many around, and sometimes there's portions of it that I really like, and I'm thinking, well, let me just hold on to it. But I just bit the bullet and said, you know what? I am going to tear up some pieces and see what I can make of it. And that's really where this took me. And then by the time I finished doing that, I'm like, okay, I'm good. I can pass on the rest of these scraps, but had to do that first. And so I had no clue the direction I would go in with this. And you see me kind of fooling around with it. I get to a point though where I'm just tired of playing, and I'm like, it'll never happen if I don't glue it down. Let me glue it down. So that would be my advice. So I really like that I was getting these layers going, patchwork quilted kind of vibe, but because I wasn't inking the edges as I went, you lose some of the definition. So I introduce a little bit of fire here, and I'm gonna take it. We're all adults here, so play with fire at your own risk, and that's the main thing I want you all to know. Um, but just taking that and going with this whole Jack Sparrow um, pirate treasure map type of a vibe here. Went with that and had fun playing around. As if it wasn't distressed enough, but there are some parts just kind of standing out to me. So just kind of lay it against the background, knowing, no, I had to get something else going in the back. And so I decided to just grunge it up. Took some iridescent ink and cool texture with the paper towel. But did that stop me? No. I wanted more. So I went with some black gesso, watered down a little further. Just wanted to kind of see how translucent it was, but grunged it up some more. And I knew I didn't need that all in the center, so just blotted it out. See how easy? This is, again, gesso your pages, people. Makes it so much easier to wipe away some of the mistakes. And then a little bit of gilding the edges. And I was happy with that, except it wasn't enough height. So back to the scraps I go, and I didn't want to overthink it. For me, that's what I would do. And so went back in, put those down, but of course they need what? Fire. We're trying to keep it consistent. Okay, so yeah, I think I might like this technique too much, so I'm gonna really try not to do it again. at least for the spring. And I had some of that iridescent watercolor that I used last week. That was so pretty on the butterfly wings, but I just wanted to add it here. Oh, and then like the heavier or nicer cardstock, those scraps you don't want to throw away. Instead of me keeping it, I just decided to start cutting labels out. So that worked out here. Took the sentiment, distress, just added some distress ink to it and got all of that down. And I was thinking, make life beautiful. That's kind of how it is, right? Like it's these bits and pieces, some nice, some not so nice, but when you put them all together, you have some cool memories and things to look back on. And I just decided to start jotting down things that help you make life beautiful, or they help me. I'm sure you've tried them, but things to think about. I'll probably add a few more later, but this was the spread for this week. Hope y'all enjoyed, and like I said, don't let the feelings of I don't know what comes next stop you.